YouTube, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Let's talk with the Bonners with the good,
the bad, and the real.
Today we're going to be talking about why did he get married
and why did she get married. Stay tuned.
We first would like to start off by thanking each and every one of you who shared, liked, and subscribed to our channel. We really do appreciate you all, and we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. We cannot say how much we thank you all for taking the time out to joining us, and we do appreciate it.
And if this is your first time on our YouTube channel, please go to our first video. It's our introduction video, and you will get a quick glimpse of how we met and the things that we would talk about in our videos.
Yep. So let's get started. Today we're actually going to be talking about why we chose to get married. It wasn't a forced thing. I didn't twist his arm. He didn't twist my leg. It wasn't no, oh my God, we got to do it. It wasn't anything like that. We actually did it when we both were ready.
Yeah. And also, what did I tell you when we first started dating? How long?
I know you promised me a dog.
I did promise her a dog.
And I never got it.
She never got it. We made promises. Us guys always make promises, but I will give her a dog as soon as we get us a house. But right now, we don't need a dog.
We got a baby instead.
We got a baby.
I did get that, so I'm
happy.
happy.
She wanted a baby. She got a baby. And
I'm happy
that was a process too, so.
Anyways.
But I did tell her, I said, if I will be with you longer than a year, I'm going to marry you.
He did tell me that. I was a little scared because our age difference, it's not a big deal and it's not that much of a gap, but it was a big deal when it came to the maturity. Because I felt like, well, I'm older than him, so I know what I want. I know what I want in my life. I know what I need. And him, it was like, you know, he's just getting into his prime. He's still hanging out with his friends, still playing the game, whoop-de-woo. So to me, I'm like, you got to do some growing up. You got to grow up fast to be with me. But it wasn't a forced thing. I actually had to take a step back and pray on it and allow him to become the man that he needs to be. Allow him to become the man that God needs him to be. And that actually gave me time to work on myself. Like, what do Candace need? What does Candace need to work on? What is it that I want to do in life? Set goals for myself and not just kind of rush into getting married or rush into a relationship. Yes, I did say on the last video that we actually did move in, you know.
Yeah. We've been together for a month.
We are not perfect. We did move in after a month of being together, but I was sure on that, and he was sure on that. And we discussed it, and we moved forward with it.
When I was younger, I seen a movie that somebody got married, so I always wanted to have that wedding. I don't know, it's kind of crazy for a guy to say it like that, but I always wanted to be married. When I was like 14, I was looking for my wife at the age of 14.
You trying to get married.
I always wanted to be married. But the main reason why I married my wife, well, it's a couple reasons why that I felt like it was time to marry my wife. Well, let me date back. I bought the ring, honestly. I bought her ring like a year or so after us being together.
I never even knew it. He still to this day does not believe that I ransacked our house to look for a ring. I never even knew about the ring, never knew he was going to propose. I think when he was going to propose, my grandmother had died. And so I'm really, really thankful that he chose not to propose that day because that was the day I was burying my grandmother. And so, you know, he thought enough of me to take the time out to say, you know what, I want her to be able to grieve her grandmother, and we'll do this another day.
And like it seemed like every time that I wanted to propose, something happened. Something came up, like with her passing of her grandma. I understand. I said, no, that's not a good time. Then another issue came up, and it just was not going as planned.
Right.
So I'm thinking to myself, do I really need to marry this woman? Do I really need to marry this woman? Because everything is just
not adding up.
It's not adding up.
It's like something stop you, like, no, that ain't right.
Yeah, maybe I should have listened to it. What's the name? Cause
I'm a handful, but you know, every woman is a handful.
you're not a handful. What's the name? This is a handful. You like, you know.
It takes a real man to deal with a real woman and her issues.
That's a true fact.
So,
Yeah.
but you can't deny us women.
We do love hard.
Hey.
But another reason why I got married, because I thought she was a freak. But nah,
He can't even talk.
but like it was but like I was saying, there was many reasons why I wanted to get married. I always wanted to get married, and when I met Candace, she kind of opened my eyes and changed my life. Like honestly, she was my first relationship that I actually like. I felt like it was like something real, and also she had my back, and she made me a stronger person. She made me more of a confident person, and she also helped me to get to the place that I am now. If it wasn't for my wife, it would have been, I probably been the same place that I was 5 years ago. So I thank my wife for everything that she's been doing for me, and I thank my wife to making me a better person, because I can honestly say she made me a better person. The process, like they say, trust the process. It's a process, and the process is still going. So it's not easy. If I would have known what I know now, I probably would have waited another year. Nah, I'm just playing. But those were one of the main reasons why I did get married and wanted to get married, is because of her. Just all around my wife. She, they say she ordered in the bag of chips. Not a $1 bag, she a $2 bag of chips.
Damn,
So
get the whole chip.
Right. So why did you want to get married?
I actually wanted to get married because I prayed on it. Before I met my husband, I had asked God, and I tell him this plenty of times, so many times, that before I met him, I actually would pray and ask God to send me a God-fearing man. Send me a man that can handle my attitude, my mouth, who can be my equal yoke, basically. I met my husband.
I'm gonna use that church finger on that one.
Whatever.
That mouth.
It's gonna take
Fellas,
time.
y'all know our sisters got that mouth on them.
Anyways, it ain't, hey, it is what it is. But I love my husband. When I first met him, I used to always tell him, I think this is fake. I feel like I'm being set up. This is too good to be true. He would tell me all these things about him, and I'm kind of like, well, why are you not with nobody? Honestly, why are you not dating anybody? Why are you still single? He would always tell me, well, I'm just looking for the right one. I haven't found the right one, so, I prefer to be single. Mind you, I'm not gonna lie, when I first met him, I thought he was a straight hoe. I thought he was just out here giving it up.
We always
just
get that label. When you looking decent, when you a decent looking young man, you just automatically get that.
I ain't gonna lie,
he must get the girls, or he must be smashing all these other. No, it's not even the case. We could just be what's the name? We can't help it that God bless us with the looks.
Jeans.
The jeans, what's the
jeans.
name? I'm not, what's the name? You can't help that, and I thank God for that. And so that's just a part of the Bonner curse, like I always tell them. I get it from my TT.
Luscious Lips Entertainment. Is that your day?
That's my dad, wasn't it? I give it my TT. We all had this confidence in ourselves. It's just something about us Bonners that, we just always felt like we looked good. But that's another story. Not gonna get into that.
Anyways, I liked how he looked. First of all, he was handsome. He still is handsome. But he just had this type of aura about himself. I automatically said, well, you must not be from here. You must not be from Arkansas. He was like, nah, I'm from Flint, Michigan. I'm like,
Flint,
what?
Michigan.
I'm like, why would you move here? He's like, well, you know, me and my family moved here. So I'm kind of like, okay, that's good. You know, he's not from here. He's not used to anybody here. So, you know, we first started talking about the proposal, but I was more excited about the fact that he was willing to take that step forward with me. I married him because of the type of person he was. He had goals, in which he still does. We both have goals. He had no problem with praying with me, going to church with me. When I would talk about him with God, he had no problem with, you know, kind of reciprocating it back to me, which meant a lot to me because I prayed so much for my family, so much for him, my child, myself, and to be able to talk to him about God before anything, it really meant a lot to me because a lot of people are scared to. A lot of people are scared to take that, to have that talk, you know, about God, or to sit down and have that talk when they first meet, because that's not a, you know, a type of dating thing that you want to talk about. But I didn't mind it, and I'm so thankful that his mom, my mother-in-law, Kimberly Starks, she, you know, instilled that in her kids, that, you know, put God first and everything else will fall in place. And I'm gracious that my mother, you know, Evangelist Felicia Calmes, instilled that in me, you know, that through all things put God first. And so I remember the first day we prayed together. We were trying to study for finals. We had been up at 3 a.m. This is before we even got engaged. And I was just like, can we just pray? He actually took the lead. So that kind of had me like, Lord, I'm grateful. I mean, you know, it was just different. If you know that that person is made for you, it's okay. It's okay to propose. It's okay to talk about, you know, marriage. That's one thing in relationships nowadays. Nobody talks about it. And if they do, they're only married for maybe a month or a week or so.
Yeah, and
you know,
and I blame social media for all that, but like I said, that could be on another video when we go in details about why social media is ruining relationships and marriages.
Mm-hmm.
But that's on another whole different subject. But at the end of the day, I chose to marry my wife. Nobody didn't influence me to marry my wife. They influenced me not to marry my wife, but it's okay.
Let me tell you something. Anyway, the real on this situation is, if you're gonna get married, do it for the reasons, your own reasons. Have your own reasons on why you want to marry that person. Have your own reasons on why you want to move your relationship forward. Don't let anyone deter you from those reasons. You both have to have something that meets. It's kind of like when you get on a freeway and it kind of meets at one. Make sure that you guys are meeting as one.
And also make sure y'all vision lines up at the end of the day, because y'all got to build together. Y'all can't build separate or build apart. So you always got to make sure that your partner is on board with your vision and you on board with their vision.
Mm-hmm.
So, and fellas, don't let anybody make you feel like you have to marry a person that you really don't want to marry.
Mm-hmm.
And like my wife said, that goes for the women, but I'm gonna speak to the guys. Don't let anybody feel like, or don't even let your significant other force you to marry them if you're not ready.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if you're not ready and you know you're not ready and you know that's not what you want right now, then don't do it. But if you feel like if that's the person that you want to be with, that you can't spend your life without that person, just go ahead and make the next step. You ain't gotta do it all. Just, you know, start off with a nice little ring, or y'all just start off with a conversation and see where her head at.
Yep.
And y'all sit down and see what y'all want to do in life, and if y'all want this relationship to go past being a boyfriend and girlfriend stage. So like I said, marriage is not an easy thing. Do not let these TV shows fool you.
It is not an easy thing. It is very hard. It is hard work. You guys are going to have disagreements that are not going to make sense. A lot of the times when we argue, it's over some of the smallest things you could think of.
Petty, but it gets blown up too.
It does happen, but you have to know when to be able to come to common ground.
Yeah.
You have to be able to communicate with each other and understand, well, his point of view or her point of view. Y'all have to be able to understand that.
We're not trying to dictate on how you feel about somebody, so you know how you feel about your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You know how you feel. You know what you want to be in the next 5 years with that person. So, like I said, if you feeling that you want to make the next move, make it. Don't care what anybody said, regardless of what age, or how long y'all been together. Because really, time don't make a relationship. So
what you know and how you feel about that person actually makes a relationship. Because at the end of the day, I would have never knew anything about my husband without actually living with him, being around him, getting to know him, taking the time out to getting to know him. Not just things about him, but him, the whole package of him. You know, learning what I don't like about him, what I feel like he could, improve on. Just different things, but, and I feel like at the end of the day, I made the right decision because I allowed God to lead me to him. And
I feel like I made the right decision. Yeah, it was like a little stumbling block.
Always been roller
and it's always gonna be
always. Before and after.
but at the end of the day, I feel like I made the right choice because I love my wife. My wife is awesome. She's beautiful. She's always keep me laughing because she's crazy.
Y'all think I'm crazy. My husband would have you like. I call him the Kevin Hart of the family because he will be. He'll make jokes that's just like what, but it's funny. It's be funny.
Yeah, I'm not corny either.
Anyway.
Look me up. look up my resume.
I need to look it up.
But if you like this video, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share it. Please leave a comment on how you feel about the video, on some of the things that we said that you might feel or you might disagree with. So let us know in the comments, and please let everybody know about our video.
Yes.
And you got something?
Yes. I wanted to do a questionnaire. If you guys, what is the right or what is a good amount of time to wait until you are married? What is some things that you would prefer to see in a person that lets you know, like, hey, yeah, that's the one, or she's the one, he's the one. Let us know how you guys feel about that. And like my husband said, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Again, this is the Let's Talk with the Bonhams, the good,
the bad,
and the real. Thank you all. Have a blessed night.
All right.